Thank you. I didn't know Marla. I didn't know her family. It's a big state I come from. They come from a county to the north of where I'm from. I met them today, Father Cliff, Mother Nancy. I haven't met the twin Mark and any of the other family yet. But I was sitting here, and as we watched the video, thinking of what the voice must mean, thinking of what the life must mean, and thinking of what the loss must mean. And it is overwhelming. And I have a philosophy which I'm going to share with you, most of whom I do not know today. And it's a pretty simple philosophy, and maybe it helps. It is that we really live but for an instant in an eternity. And when we leave this world, we can't take anything with us. None of our possessions, most of the time none of our family, nothing. And the only thing that really matters is what we do with that brief instant of time that we have in this huge eternity. And if you think about it, time is an artificial factor. Time is something that we have conjured up, just as the end is. As now people are looking out into the heavens and they are seeing galaxy after galaxy after galaxy, maybe the concept of an end is artificial, or the concept of time. We don't know how long. It's just the instant that we occupy that we know about. And so what we do with that instant is all important. And here was really a young woman who lived her instant to the fullest, and who clearly leaves a legacy. And not only leaves a legacy, but leaves the means to carry out that legacy. Senator Leahy just spoke about that means. And the two figures in the video, the beginning of the century, when most people killed in war were actual military people, and then the end and the beginning of the new century, where most people killed in war were civilians. I think that gives us a kind of charge to carry out this legacy, to look at what we do and how we do it. Let me just give you one little piece of good news. There's serious repercussions as our military transforms and as we become more sophisticated and as individuals distance themselves from war and use higher tech weapons, more antiseptic weapons. They may be targeted, but you can be sure they kill innocent civilians. And the ultimate has been something called a nuclear bunker buster that we have been talking about. It's a 100 kiloton missile that could theoretically permeate into the earth to take out bunkers, but would in all likelihood spew millions of cubic feet of highly radioactive waste, something the Pentagon has wanted. Well, the House, in good news yesterday, just cut out the funding, and the authorizing committee cut out the authorization. So this is one part that has been wrong. And so now everybody here, in my view, family, brother especially, and all of us have a legacy. That this beautiful person, her bright smile, her obvious courage, her vigor, and if I might say her valor, leaves us all with a responsibility. And I really believe that's very true when someone young dies doing something that is really good, that is really beneficial, that is really helpful. I think you all remember when a plane crashed in the Potomac River and somebody jumped into the freezing river, and it was covered with ice, to save some of the passengers. Nobody knows who will jump into that river. Courage and valor come in different packages. No one knows who will pick up, leave their comfortable life, go to Afghanistan, go to Iraq, and try to help others. And those people that do that jeopardize themselves. I don't really believe we should feel sorry for them. I believe we should feel enormous pride, I was going to almost use the word pleasure from what they have done, because they leave us such a gift. And that gift is a simple one: to step out in front, to carry on, to be proud, to be brave, and when our moment comes, to be willing to take that moment. I thank Marla for being a woman of courage. I thank her for what she has done. I thank her for the legacy that she has left. And I only hope that there are enough among us who have that element of courage to step forward and carry on. Thank you.